Yeah, mic check. What's good, YouTube? It's Dane Sauce, and today I got a review on the Zoom Freak 4. I grabbed this colorway the day they dropped, which was about 5 months ago, I think. So these are fully broken in, and I'm gonna give you guys a legit breakdown. I'm gonna start off with the fit, because that's my favorite part of the shoe. These fit me really well, true to size 13.5. I wear the same size in the KDs, Kyries. Most Nike basketball shoes I wear at 13.5, and I do have a wide foot. These shoes have been the most accommodating for wide footers that I've tested so far, honestly. As you can see, the shape of them allows for a lot more toe spread than most other mainline Nike shoes. I mean, it's still not really shaped like a foot, but it definitely gets the job done a lot better than most of the shoes that Nike makes, which are pretty narrow. So I definitely recommend true to size in these. Again, I wear a 13.5 in the KD line. In Adidas, I wear a 13.5 normally as well, except for the Dame series, I wear a 13 because those are pretty wide foot accommodating. So you guys can just go based off that and figure out what you need for your own size. As far as the traction goes, you have some crazy multi-directional patterns going on here. Overall, it held up pretty well. I'm usually playing on a dusty court and it still sticks pretty well. The rubber compound is pretty soft, if you can see how these grooves move, but it's not necessarily the super grippy kind of soft. It's hard to explain. Because of how deep the grooves are on this pattern, there isn't too much surface area that's actually gripping the floor compared to a lot of other shoes. I didn't have any problems with the traction at all, but there are just some other options that are way better. Overall, the traction held up pretty well, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. As far as the cushioning goes, you have this angled zoom unit in the forefoot. I believe this is the first time that Nike's implemented this. It's new to this shoe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. When you first put these on, that zoom unit's gonna feel really weird. Pretty much how the shoe is shaped, really. It feels like your forefoot is almost being angled up by that zoom unit, but as soon as you go on your toes just a little bit, literally just like this, to where this zoom unit is level, it's just a perfect feeling in the forefoot right here. But again, if you're standing flat, it feels kind of weird, but once you're running up on the ball of your foot, feels great. That's why they angled it like that. I guess they wanted to emphasize staying on the balls of your feet and going downhill, which is how Giannis plays. The zoom unit isn't super bouncy or plushy like unlocked zoom or like a zoom strobel or anything like that, but you definitely feel it in there. It's some good cushioning. It's just very noticeable. In the heel, you just have straight foam. You can see in there they've cut out a grid pattern on that heel foam, so it's able to compress a lot, and it definitely does compress a lot, but unfortunately it's one of my biggest complaints about the shoe, because sometimes it compresses so much that your heel does not feel safe. Honestly, that's the only factor that's holding me back from keeping this shoe in my main rotation. There are times when you have to make direct impact on your heel when you're coming off a screen to go left right into a shot or right left or whatever, and you plant your heel for that stopping motion to go straight up into the air. Not only does it feel strange in the way it compresses sometimes, but it does feel pretty high off the ground, so it's kind of clunky when you go from heel to toe transition. I really think their main focus for the cushioning in the shoe was just having you up on your forefoot the whole time like this, but when you're coming heel to toe into a jump shot, it doesn't feel that good. I would be willing to bet my entire shoe collection that Giannis is not using this same tech in his shoes. He probably has some nice zoom units in there, probably a way more stable shank plate in there somewhere. So I get that Nike likes to be exclusive, and if you get this special zoom unit, then, oh, if it's for this price, we can't put another one in there. But like, honestly, bro, just put a normal heel zoom unit in there, and the shoe's gonna be way better. As far as support goes, they're actually pretty solid. You would think that this swoosh has a lot to do with the containment, but it's actually so soft that it's not doing very much. This lip comes up just enough to keep your foot in. I wish this came up maybe a little bit more, but overall it still felt pretty good. The only problem that there would be from the containment is this heel part. There's honestly not enough torsional support just because of the low surface area through the middle and into the heel. The heel's just kind of wobbly compared to the super stable forefoot, so it's just kind of a strange combination. Materials were really nice in my opinion. The fit and the materials go hand in hand, and when my foot slid into these, with them being true to size and then feeling this nice mesh material over my forefoot, just felt really good. Another great thing that they did in the shoe is the heavy padding in the tongue. Tongue is not heavily padded up until this purple area starts right here. So you're able to tie your laces and get some great lockdown in this mesh area. And then once you tighten the laces over the tongue area, it doesn't bite into your ankle. It allows for more compression around to give you a snug fit. Back to the support a little bit, I think the TPU heel counter should be a little bit stiffer because your heel is just a bit too wobbly. As far as the aesthetics, I think these shoes are really cool, especially this colorway. I love the zebra print and the purple and pink. Those are some of my favorite colors. They have some insane colorways that are super multicolor. Honestly, I might get another pair if I see a price drop and can get a 13.5. I also like the storytelling details that they have all over with his family members' names all over the shoes, you know, his logo. I like the multi-directional stitching on the swoosh in here. It also says stay freaky on the toes. You guys know how Giannis is. For $130 retail, I'd say you're getting a pretty solid shoe. I would probably lower the price just a bit, maybe $120 area would be a little bit better. But there are a ton of pairs online that you can get on sale. Even on Nike.com, there are pairs ranging from 70 to 90 bucks, and it's actually some really good colorways. If there weren't so many other shoes that I want right now, I'd probably cop another pair of these. But for now, these will do until we see the Freak 5s. Overall, I'm going to give these shoes a 7.5 out of 10. They're solid performers, but there are too many other 8+s that I would rather use on court. The ultimate test for me is if I would wear these in a college game. Honestly, I probably wouldn't wear these in a college game just because there are so many other options that would be an 8+ for me. But one of my teammates is on his second pair of these exact ones, and he loves them, and he actually pulled this off in an exhibition game. So that was pretty crazy. It might have been because of the shoes. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, this is Dane Sauce. Make sure you follow me on Instagram for more updates. I post on Instagram all throughout the week with new shoes I'm picking up or whatever I'm about to review next. And you can stay updated with my basketball journey and things like that. Make sure you check out my music too, Dane Sauce on all platforms. I'm going to be doing performance reviews every single week. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment any questions you have. I respond to all my comments as soon as I see them. Until next time, this is Dane Sauce, and I'm out.
Hit a new level where I can unlock every single flow. Hit a new level. I need a PP with ice on the bezel. I keep a blaster to move like a...
So I'm jumping from like right here, but I want to try to jump.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. A little further back.